Desperation Shoryu connects.
He's been going in on a couple of shimmies now as Chris, and Monster hasn't been taking the bait. Yeah, there you go. There's that anti-machine tech.
Everyone has some way of dealing with that whirlwind.
Ooh, but hit him out of the air, so not going to be a full combo. Here we go. Went for the throw. Oh,
Didn't go for the Shoryu.
I'm really surprised he didn't uppercut there. Here comes Ponzman into the corner, and he's got a V-trigger.
Wow, what a gutsy Shoryu.
That's Ken's three frame. It's the Tatsu, and Chris walking forward. Yeah, he's going to get hit by that. Not a good V reversal. Oh, no! But Ponzman doesn't get the full confirm. Oh, my God! Oh, Chris the Terrier with the pop-off.
Did he pause before he won?
I'm not sure.
I think he did. The pause screen is still up, and he's popping off.
Yo,
Oh, the ruling is on that. Never seen that before. The pause screen is still on. The match is still, could be, I don't know. And a hug from
teammates there.
the trifecta.
Oh, yes, okay. Wow, Christotarian clutching it out there with a Hail Mary. Dude, the way that he was playing there, he had like the disrespectful jab uppercut on Wake Up, and it's not invincible. It'll lose the meaties. It's just his version of the three-frame uppercut. Three-frame jab. It's Ken's version of the three-frame jab.
Get it all on that.
So he got that. He had the disrespectful empty run into throw. I mean, look.
And then while he was knee bashing and pausing the screen before the KO victory, and then ran off, doing a little victory lap on the stage.
Yeah, you know, I'm not saying that he was being disrespectful. You know, it's just
the adrenaline had taken over by then.
Yeah, and the gameplay style. Like, I feel like that's actually one of the things that you have to do in Street Fighter V. You have to go for some of those hard call-outs like that. And Chris, I think, was playing it correctly like that. The only reason why I call it disrespectful in the gameplay sense is because it's just not safe. You know, like it's just not what you do, right? It's like if he blocks the uppercut, you just get bodied. But it worked out for him.
We had Shanghai versus Momochi. Then we had a couple matches to rest our beating hearts. And now you're going to give us Graft Haitani from Japan versus his good friend HyperX Psy Games Beast TV Twitch Daigo from Japan. This cannot possibly be a full match. Tell me this isn't so. There has to be some Russian hackers got into Smash.gg and then manipulated it so that there's going to be a Russian champion here at CBD, because they're killing all the super strong players and making them, you know, eliminate one another so early on into the bracket.
Fake news, Z. Fake news.
All right. Sad.
Winners qualify, however, to top 64, and Haitani has been one of the most consistent players in Street Fighter V.
Oh, the wave! Speaking of wave H, it's a wave!
Yeah, and that's not going to happen. Because otherwise he would have to change himself to Beach TV, and that's not going to happen, so...
Damn you, commentary dad joke. Damn you. I was going to say, I love that stage so much. As I do the wings, the airplane.
Yeah,
If both players agreed upon it, do you think that it should be legal? Because yes, you don't want it to have a disadvantage if someone gets motion sickness or you can't see like the rolling cannon of the wave.
Right.
What if both players agreed and they'd be like, let's rock?
Let's go to the beach?
Yeah, let's go to the beach!
Yeah, you know what? If they're down for it, I think they should let it rock.
Let's go to the mountains instead.
Oh, try the anti-air with a heavy punch, but Haitani's jumping from the colleagues jumping heavy punch. Really, really high priority. But yeah, I cannot believe that these two are playing each other so early on.
Does not make sense.
And remember, Daigo. What?
Did you see that punish? Who didn't?
Yeah. But you know what? He admitted he had trouble. Every time he loses matchups, the beautiful thing is that Daigo's like, I will study it.
That man Daigo, especially in the 25th anniversary Street Fighter, after he lost convincingly to Filtration, he then went into the lab and then 10-2'd him. That is the type of monster you're dealing with. He's not going to let a defeat you know, just forget about it. He's going to go into the lab and plot that revenge.
Alright, great distancing on the disc guidance there from Aitani, making it safe on block. Okay, whiff punish with the Sonic Boom. Aitani taking round 1.
Oh, the Seismo interrupts that.
That's what kind of makes it tough to establish that Sonic Blade, but wow, back-fisting the Seismo. Alright, so Daigo trying to play this defensive game right now, trying to zone out Aitani as much as possible. And see, that forward dash and the jump off of the Sonic Boom is just to make sure he builds some of that screen space.
Oh, that missed! Interesting.
Yeah, it's harder to make the disc guidance safe now.
Oh! Big crush counter.
Oh, he was waiting for that EX flash kick. He was watching. He saw Daigo versus, was it MOV, I think it was?
Yes, the Ume flash kick. I think it was Eita.
Oh, Eita, that's what it was. Yes.
Prowling is Haitani's Nikali with the trigger activated.
They're both sitting on the full meters as well, so Vincent is going to...
Well, he ended with this. Didn't need to. The baby boom had taken him out.
And it looked like Daigo was almost kind of confident that was going to kill because this guy wasn't even hop kicking forward.
Daigo's done the bad that he's avoided successfully the command throw twice now.
Right. Keeping him out with those EX Sonic Booms. Always hard to see those coming, and a lot of times you just see people walk right into it. But again, those jump attacks from Nikali are so good.
The Ume flash does connect there. But now out of meter does Daigo find himself. Made that disguise perfectly spaced right through the boom. Far enough to not get punched. Raw activation. Wants to establish that momentum back. Needs to get some damage on the board.
Oh, there we go. Gets a raw jump in, and look at
that. Without any meter, he can get that damage.
Yeah, he even went for the uppercut at the end.
Nice.
Oh, he didn't believe. He didn't believe.
Oh, it responds with its own. The Titans.
Oh,
Seismo.
Seismo from a screen away, and Aitani breathing a sigh of relief. Yeah, Daigo just at that one moment forgot about the Seismo.
The stress on Aitani's face. You would think that he had lost. Daigo still, you know, with his always casual look. Sleepy Daigo is the most dangerous Daigo.
Yep, infamous for, what was it, Evo 2003 or 4, having a picture taken of him sleeping on a little bit on a table outside on the college campus. Made it into the Yoga Hyperbook for Super Turbo.
It's really important to get rest during these grueling marathon tournaments.
Yeah, actually Daigo's one of the best at that too, because I need his superpowers of being able to fall asleep everywhere.
Oh yeah, you up at odd hours at night.
Oh yeah. Daigo now coming here, trying to catch up on life.
Oh, nothing.
Yeah.
Had that Sobai kick running towards him, but didn't respond with anything.
I'm surprised Aitani didn't go for an uppercut or something like that. You could block it, you could uppercut it. It's interesting that Aitani's using the short charge at those ranges, you know, it's almost like a way to move forward. Daigo trying to catch up with a surprise Sonic Boom to his face at the B trigger. Jab him out of the air.
Ooh, a flurry of booms.
Oh!
This guy didn't make it past that.
Yeah, multiple hits on those EX Sonic Booms. Gonna catch. Not enough armor, not enough projectile absorption from the disc guidance.
Oh, the backbreaker this time to switch position.
Shades of Guile versus Mago's Fei Long from Canada. Yeah, years and years ago. Oh, that's not a true block string. Daigo calls it out.
No flash kick. Yeah, he was holding that charge.
And then, you know what? Oh, that wasn't enough for the stun. Oh my god, and Aitani goes for the Hail Mary uppercut. But he needs some sort of comeback here if he wants to take the... Daigo tried to take a walk in the park to get that throw. Now using the V reversal to push him away. Waiting to see if Aitani wants to jump over Sonic Boom. However, Aitani knows he's not charged now.
Great double dash, backed off. Outside of throw range.
And you know what? I see Daigo do this a lot these days. He does the shimmy into a throw. And at the end of the round like that, it's really smart because if they do bite, you get the throw. If they don't, you still want to walk up and try to throw them. if you only shimmy into a button, if they don't hit a button, they block, and sometimes you may even lose your momentum that way. Since Daigo knew that the throw was going to kill, he can just go with that instead of trying to go for a
What? Why are these so many flash kicks? Come out of nowhere.
Alright, command throw.
Oh, interruption. Okay, just hits him on the tip.
Okay, now Daigo has the corner position into the throws, into the corner. One hit, can be a V-trigger combo too. Haitani definitely trying to keep Daigo honest. And again, there's that disrespect I was talking about. You know, Haitani actually is one of the best at that with his Nikali and his EX uppercut timing.
It's been accurate for the most part with those gambles. But so too is Daigo with the human flash kicks.
Yep. Same thing, disrespectful flash kicks.
Oh! Only with the anti-air jab.
I think he's trying to catch it in the middle of that block string like he did earlier, but maybe just mistiming the flash kick, not sure.
Sparzo gets a soft knockdown, allowing Nikali to close in some distance. Gonna get across him.
Oh, and he's gonna spin the meter. Wow, he wants to make sure he takes this round. So he's gonna spin this early on and try to get a big life lead.
Oh, the low light jab. So good for Kyle.
Yeah, goes under because he knows Haitani's hitting heavy punch early. Oh boy, guess what?
What?
Oh my god, is he gonna go for...
Is this Phenom or is this Haitani?
He didn't believe and he should have believed. Oh! The EX uppercut and Haitani is gonna take it with the dash up command throw. Daigo Umehara gets sent to loser's bracket.
Oh, that was an NBA dunk contest towards the end.
Except the problem is, Daigo gave him multiple opportunities to perform that dunk right there. And at the end, he finally got the flashy one that had the follow-up.
I wonder if it's a sense of pride when your opponent is repeatedly going for a pattern. Just like we saw with Phenom. I think he did like 5 in a row at a major tournament. You don't want to give in to what your opponent is trying to do. He said, like, yeah, are you going to jump? Yeah, I'm going to make you jump. The stubbornness of Daigo is, no, I've already, like, determined my fate. This is what I'm going to do in this situation.
Right.
I'm going to go with it. And to have that type of conviction without collapsing under, you know, it's pretty embarrassing, right? If you're getting repeatedly thrown over and over, especially on a big screen on the stage match, he'd rather go with his principles as a fighter and his philosophy than relinquish that.
Right.
So I respect that. He went out, like, and that's the same thing. But of course, it was used to his disadvantage, that sort of obstinance, just that Phenom did.
Right.
And maybe Haitani watched those matches.
Yeah, and the interesting thing is Haitani afterwards, after 3 of them, he went for the meaty, the 4th time, and Daigo did block that. But at the same time, I think Haitani was thinking to himself, okay, so he is going to be defensive, so he's in a defensive mindset, so that's going to open up my ability to dash up and go for the EX command throw. So. But yeah, there it is. Haitani moves on, staying very consistent here. Mr. Consistency in Street Fighter V. But coming up next, we're going to be going with Brolinho from Brazil, a player who made it to Capcom Cup last year. And he's going to be going up against the new terror on the block, Mr. Brian F. with that Balrog. But that is going to be after a break. You do not want to miss that match. Stick around, guys.
presented by PlayStation 4 at the Evo 2017 Championship Series. Brought to you by Zowie, brand by BenQ, the official monitor of the Capcom Pro Tour. Razer, the official Street Fighter V fight stick of the Capcom Pro Tour. HyperX, the official headset of the Capcom Pro Tour. And just Twitch, the home of all the memes and the Capcom Pro Tour.
All right, we are back. And as I mentioned before the break, we are going to have Brolinho from Brazil going up against Brian F., a player who's been kind of inconsistent with the tournaments. He's placed really high in some events and then been eliminated a little bit earlier in some events. But
he won an online tournament.
Yes, he did.
So can he translate that online success to the greatest spectacle and offline tournament here at Evo?
Yeah, if you remember, people who know Brian F. have been watching his stream for a while, but he burst onto the scene when he lost in spectacular fashion to Momochi at final round. He was one pixel away from killing him.
Actually, Brolinho is also an online warrior. I believe he has won some of the LATAM tournaments as well, so different ways of getting into the CPT top 32 finalists this year.
Yeah, he was the one that beat Infiltration, I believe, at Brooklyn Beatdown last year.
Oh, as well. He did really well at E-League.
Right. Now, wow, this counter hit, so he's going to confirm off of it. So, of course, Balrog with the high damage output, but, Nakali just, he's like Mr. All Around. Like, he has all the tools. He has a command throw, he has an uppercut, he has a great V-trigger, got a nice little side throw to keep people honest. And, of course, Balrog, he's just going to punch you. Everyone has a plan until you get punched. Right.
Now, it's crazy. We used to strive Nakali as the damage powerhouse in Season 1 along with Ryu.
That's
and now there's like a bigger nemesis out there with the golden gloves, but still getting slashed on the overhead. Brian F needs to protect that dome.
Yeah, nice stuff there from Brolinho. Again, I mentioned this a lot. I don't think Nakali's footsie game in the mid-range is as great as characters like Karen or Cammy. Because really it's only that standing heavy kick. Oh, nice backdash in the corner.
So Daigo needed a match earlier.
Oh no, what? No buttons from Brian. He just thought he was going to block it. Didn't have the reactions quite away. Oh no. Dash up command throw. Shades of Haitani there. Oh boy.
This is like the Kali players are abusing the command throw loops, and then just when you think another one is coming, the frame trap.
Yeah, honestly, Brian F was probably affected by the last match. He probably saw that command throw and was like, oh man, he's going to do it to me. I better push a button on wake up. And Brolinho caught him with the meaty. So 2 quick rounds from Brolinho. Round 1. Making it almost look kind of easy here. Let's see if Brian F can make the adjustment. Trying to fish with that standing heavy kick. Okay, it goes in there. Whoa, counter hit. Again with the command throws. Brolinho is going crazy.
Full length. I think that dash punch was snuffed out by the standing.
Oh my god, Brian just got hit. Reloaded by that neutral jump, and here we go. V-trigger activated. That's the nice thing about Nakali. He's really good at building his V-trigger without taking damage. Oh no!
Oh, was that it? Hunting for that backstep.
Because most of the time, Balrogs finish it into the punch V skill and go for the mix-up after that. Or, do something off of the V skill, but he just didn't do anything. He just waited and then chased the backdash down with the EX low rush. So Brian F gonna take his first round. Ooh. So this is where I thought that maybe...
Nice backdash.
But this is where I thought Brolinho maybe would have a little bit of trouble here because he's... Nakali just can't really keep up in that mid-range versus those dash punches.
Convincing comeback there from Brian F. Have you seen him play at King of the Hill?
Yes.
Okay. And how did he fare in
that one was actually a pretty crazy one because he went up against Chris G. I don't know if you remember seeing that one. He went up 9-2, and then Chris G just like all of a sudden brought it all the way back to like 9-9, and before Brian F finally took it at the very end. So
You can go in there with a different mindset than those marathon King of the Hills. Can he clutch it out?
Alright, nice. Yeah, he's gonna get the conversion off of that as well. Just make sure every time you do that B skill, just charge, make sure you're charging your dash punch the whole time. Oh, command throw. Oh! Just a tiny bit of life left, not gonna get chipped out. Oh my god, a dash counter hit!
This is what he needed.
Oh! Hit him.
He said.
Yeah, hit him out of the air. And that's, you know, we talked about the counter hit pushback, right? Taking damage on purpose so you can get the hit afterwards. You know, there's definitely a lot of situations where you can do stuff like that by getting hit out of the air and flipping. Because people cancel into specials that are safe, or they confirm off of the hit. But when you get hit out of the air, you recover on the floor, you whip the ground move whips, and a lot of times you can land in punishment time.
So it registers in your brain as a hit, so you follow through with the combo ender when it gets on the way down.
And the stun from Bolinho, and Bolinho from Brazil is going to move forward. Brian F is going to be sent to loser's bracket. A little bit of concern on Brian's face there, but
the F3 teammates cheering in the background.
Right.
The fist bump from Alucard.
Rolinho there, celebrating his victory over Brian F. And you know what, that's the thing, right? A boxer player like Brian F, who is so good and so dangerous, it's a scary match going in there. So anytime you are able to defeat a player like that, you know, that's that wild card player that you just don't want to have in your pool.
How have the boxer players fared thus far in Evo? He has sort of been a nemesis, at least on the tier list, and everyone say he's this and that, and too much damage output, overpowered, no weaknesses, minus 25 HP on that latest update wasn't enough. But in a tournament setting with so many data points, right, with so many entrants in it, how is it that he's actually faring here?
Well, look, all I can say is that don't forget that everyone on paper thinks that Boxer versus Ryu is a terrible matchup. Okay. But Abao, Ryu, sent Smug the losers bracket in round 1. So, well, it was round 1 or round 2 or something like that. But in full, Smug was sent to losers bracket. We just saw Brian F here go into losers bracket. Not sure how the other boxers are faring right now, but boxers never really had. There was one streak where he won like 3 or 4 CPT online events.
Yeah, online
events, but offline boxers.